Oh, oh, who's that? Hello! Oh, this is so weird. Hello, um, I'm Ratbait, and this is my first stream. Um, this is so awkward. Uh, well, yeah, this is me. I don't like showing my face, so, I got my little mascot here. Ratbait is a character that I've had for a few years, as I really like doing art, and, you know, I was a furry in high school, so only feels fitting that I make myself a furry in adulthood as well. Um, she was originally gonna be a VTuber because I really love how VTubers work, and they're very. It's ironic I'm saying this, like staring into these big blue eyes. Oh. But VTubers have a lot of expression and movement, and I thought that'd be really fun, and then I couldn't do it. I trust me, I tried very hard, and it's very difficult. So props to all those like self-made VTubers out there, and props to the people that also spend thousands and thousands of pounds on them, because my god, I understand. Um, I was gonna say something now, I forgot. Oh god. Hello, chat. Um, so I settled with a PNG tuber instead because I do it through Discord, and if I'm on a chat, it just kind of flips between two pictures, which is a lot easier than trying to rig a model and all sorts of stuff. Um, so yeah, I feel like I will change my avatar PNG tuber thingy eventually, but for now, I think she's okay. She does look a little crazy-eyed, but like I said, she was meant to be a VTuber originally, so like very very blank expression. I think I'll probably I don't know. She's cute, but I think I probably will start working on like a different PNG tuber soon because like I said, this wasn't originally meant to be a PNG tuber. It was meant to be a VTuber. Anyway, enough of me yapping, chat. Let's swap to that. Boom! And I'm in the little corner over here. Um, and you might start noticing this is some videos now that I'm posting, or like at least in the future anyway. I'm not sure. I set everything to upload automatically. But yeah, you got my little rat bait in the corner. Um, oh, and I've got chat box on, I think, but nobody's typing in chat, so it's fine. And today we are going to be playing Hooked on You. I started out earlier this year, I think in March, as a Dead by Daylight content creator because it was a game I played a lot with my friends, and I guess it was just a fun way to, like be creative, like posting funny clips and stuff, and it's something I really enjoyed, and it's something I still do enjoy. But I guess for a first live stream, it felt fitting that I play at least something to do with Dead by Daylight, and I didn't feel like playing solo queue, so today we're playing Hooked on You, Dead by Daylight staying sim. Let's hop right into it. Let's get rat bait in there. That's my name, that's me. Ugh. We're on a beach. I'm not coughing down the mic. I thought I thought about it and I was like, no, that's gross. I won't like just cough down my fucking mic. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. Lovely. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe. You need a minute. because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity if you catch my drift. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Ratbait. May I continue? You may. You may continue. Okay then, as I was... uh, every time it pops up I want to cough down the mic, but I'm like, no, that's gross. I'm not coughing down the mic. You look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back... I know he said decedes then. I don't know why. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh, what the fuck? Is that meant to be near? I feel like it kind of is with like the fringe, but I can't quite tell. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Fuck it, we're digging up the face. We're digging up the face. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Oh! I got a coin! Treasure! Your hands... Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. I got a coin. I got a shiny! You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, and so you deposit it. Fuck yeah! Money! Why, that's a nice coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? What? I think I'm gonna hold on to my coin. No thanks. Look, I'm gonna level with you here. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday and I've been looking all over for it. Dropped it into a dead person's mouth, yeah. Could you just give it back? No. It's mine. It's my treasure. Psh, be that way then. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please. Sorry, my attention-seeking cat has come to shower me. Share your wisdom. Share your wisdom. What do you want? Go away. I'm trying to stream. You guys are interrupting my first stream. And I can't show you on camera because then that'd show my face, so... Tough titty. The dog's here as well, but he's being a little less... distracting? Ugh! Yeah. Distracting, because he's just like chewing a bone. He don't give a shit. Little help please. You turn around and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Oh, mama! God damn! Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. He had some big titties, goddamn. Oh, 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. God damn, something can penetrate me. Jesus. Yeah. Oh, your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. True. They are sexy ass monsters. What do you do? Say no thanks! Just say no, and I'm just like wide awake again. It was all just a bad dream. Well, it's volleyball, so I don't think I'd kick it. I'll just throw it back. Oh shit, I didn't read the text. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Yes! Yes! Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. Fuck do you mean her muscles ripple? Oh god. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much. Bleh. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're in trance. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? Did I refer to them as killers? Not give too much away? But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Ugh. Don't be scared, rat bait. You were made for this. I was made to pound cheeks. That's what I was made for. Oh jeez. If the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Ew. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit! And I guess you're also a nitwit. Yeah, I guess I am. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Maybe he just like punched a tomato, you know? What if he was just like finger painting and that's just red paint, you know? You never know. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? Big booty bitches. You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? Whew. Yeah, I agree with Wraith there. Just whew. That was Wraith. That sign means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. I don't know why, but I like that idea. Like, he's not paying attention at all, he's just like, ooh, butterfly. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? No. That's such a majestic pose. At least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Ratbait, you might want to, you know, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you, but be warned. Answer quickly and answer well. This is... No! I don't want to do a timed quiz. Shit! And it'll be important. Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck. Average, maybe? I don't know. I don't like looking in the mirror. Just another face in the crowd, another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. Shut up, Spirit, you absolute mood killer. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. Oh, I'm a chipmunk now. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Oof. I feel like super strength is just cool. I don't care about the other two. I read the word bulging and fully thought he was pointing to his cock. That's so funny. You expect Trapper to point to his head, but instead he taps one of his bulging shoulders. It's specifically in these muscles. Nobody gives a shit about your calves. Fuck leg day. Oh, what was your best subject in school? See, the funny thing is, I've passed in. Okay, I can't speak. I'm a yapper, but I'm not very good at forming words and sentences. In school, I passed all of my like GCSEs and like my BTECs and stuff, and the two classes I didn't pass were maths and history. I had to like pass maths in college, so neither of them are really my favorite. So I'm gonna say skipping class, because I fucking wish I could have. If I had ever gone to school, I'm sure I would have done great in skipping class. I prefer skipping over walking almost. Oh, what's your favorite animal? What the fuck's a mustelid? What the fuck is a mustelid? I'm going with dog. Hey, yo! You look absolutely adorable. Yo, Huntress. Don't. I'm enough of a furry as it is. You don't need to do that to me. Favorite color? Blue, blood red, 3-day-old corpse. Fuck it, we're going with the corpse. I don't know what color that would be, but... Nobody would expect me to pick this, so I'm gonna say 3-day-old corpse. It's a pretty edgy answer, right? I'm pretty dangerous. I talk about corpses, no piggy! Oh. Game's grilling me already, I love it. Oh. Those are no good to me unless they've been frozen. You'd be surprised how quickly good meat can spoil. Or maybe you wouldn't be surprised. I'm still getting to know you. What's your dream job? Not working at all, I guess. Cause like, I mean, I don't want to go to space. I don't give a fuck. Nightclub promoter, you just dealing with drunk people all the time, and I don't drink, so like I don't want to deal with that, so I guess not working at all. Because like realistically, if you could live your life without working, like, you know, I feel like people just, yeah, it takes a lot of courage to break free from society expectations. Society just expects you to want to work your whole life and work yourself to the grave. I wish she could spend laziness into sort of grand crusade, these damn millennials. Okay, I'm not a millennial, but also like, nobody wants to work out like a fucking 40-hour work week and not be able to survive, you know? So like, is what it is. Best flavor of ice cream. Tesco her answer, I'll go with chocolate. My favorite flavor is pain. To be fair, you're covered in thorns and scratches, but you got your grippers out in the bottom corner, so like, I don't know, I don't trust you. Same. Okay, they all like pain. Oh, mine is vanilla swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream, am I right? I don't mind mint chip, mint chip's okay. Hold on a second, this reminds me, I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive, pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator? You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me what's the best flavor of ice cream. Well, it's saying, it was telling me to pick mint chip. Sorry, the dog's being weird. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. He's got a massive pair of tits. Jesus Christ. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose just not to take part. Jesus, like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now. That's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Grow up, body. I've explained thousands of times. I'm dead. I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That sounds like a slur. That sounds like he's trying to make a slur. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. You really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'd want to show you off soon enough. Let's do something else. Well, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say let's go to my yacht. It's a massive boat dock nearby. I give everyone a taste of luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty and What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. See, I kind of want to pursue Huntress, which I assume would mean the volleyball game. But I also kind of want to see what's on Trapper's yacht, you know? Let's go, let's go. Let's go to this man's big booty bitch's yacht, you know? His big... blah blah blah. Perfect, you obviously had a modicum of taste and good judgment. At least I hope you do. Guess we'll find out. Worst case, we'll find out how strong your bones are, how heavy you are to pick up and throw, and how fast your lifeless body sinks. You should be pretty chill regardless. Chill any day regardless. Oh Jesus, it is raining outside. Oh! I looked away for 2 seconds and these guys popped up. So currently where I live, we have rain and weather warnings, and it sounds like it's picking up quite a bit. Oh my god. I actually can't see out my window. That is quite crazy. I'm glad I didn't go out today, cause fuck me, that's bad. Either way, it's getting dark, so I'm just closing my curtains real quick. Probably should have done that before the stream, but hey ho. Oh, the street's flooding on this side. Oh god, okay. Hope everyone's okay, because it's fucking pissing it down. Right, I'm back. Just for one moment, Dwight. This is Dwight and Claudia, our activities coordinators. They are also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. This place as well. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. Next up. He's ruining it. What's happening? Oh. But that's why you don't wrap up your bone in my blanket. There you go. None of the others survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall Heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time, so very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyways, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. I'm sure they look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. Okay. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with options whenever possible and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get this out. Dwight? Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey narrator, yes, something I can help you with. Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape? Them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. Seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, that, yes. Yes, that's true. He was, but he just meant he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where other famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter, mostly. When I agree with them, not like that other island. So what will it be? Did I not just try and go? Did I not go to the boat already? I'm going to the boat. I want to go to the boat. Clearly you understand the importance of appreciating the finer things in life. Unfortunately though, this means these uncouth heathens are now on my beautiful boat. I'll make sure the help wash it as soon as they leave. Not exactly a genial host, but what he said isn't even the worst thing about his comments. It's that he made them in front of everyone else, loudly. They're used to it at this point though, so it's time to get to the good stuff, eating. As the guest of honor, you can choose the appetizer. Here's a menu. What do you want served? God damn. Is Trapper in game this beefy? Because I feel like he's not this beefy, you know? I feel like he should be this beefy. Can we have a petition to make Trapper in game just have like huge tits? Like massive? Oh, let me have a drink. Oh. You can't choose beef carapicho, veggie hummus platter. Something in. Is that French? Beef. Give me beef. Give me beef. Raw, simple, tasty, maybe even a little risky. It's beef carapicho all the way for me. I'm sure a group with such particular taste will all surely love it. Great choice. It's my favorite. Sometimes it's too cold to start a fire, so you eat what you can, how you can. Gross, not just meat, but raw. Oh, it's raw meat? I picked raw beef? Oh, fuck. Can't believe I picked the raw meat. I didn't know what anything else was, though. Sorry, I forgot to read. Streaming's hard, man. Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, I'm a yapper, but like, I'm not taking breaths as often as I should. My throat's really dry, so like, I'm not yapping as much as I can. Ugh. The survivors arrive with trays of food as everyone stands around and makes conversation. Enjoy. Please, for our sake. They catch Trapper glaring at them for daring to speak directly to you, but Dwight pushes on away. Anyway, can we get you anything else? I'm gonna thank him. I'm all set, but thanks for the great service. I mean it, fantastic. Wow, no one ever thanked us for anything. Thank you. Oh, they're cute. They're cute. Oh. Is there a problem, Dexter? Is there a problem, Mr. Do? Oh, I see. Ugh. Come here. Sit. Speak. Speak. There you go. Yeah. No, I don't want it. No, that's yours. There you go. Thank you. I'll thank you kindly for never speaking out loud to my guests without being spoken to first. Now scram. Now that the helper's gone, the killers, you know, killers is a bit harsh. They haven't killed anyone today. Anyhow, should we call them suitors or something? I don't know. That likes a bit of a punch. I'm sticking with killers. The killers have begun to hover around you. They each seem to be waiting for a moment alone with you, except Wraith. He seems to be studying the corner of the room, deftly avoiding any engagement with you at all costs. Were you allowed to steal you away for a quick second? Well, Wraith clearly isn't interested, which is fine. I'm not a big fan of Wraith or Wraith players. Trappers just had my attention, and I think you guys know. I think you guys know who I'm picking. I'm picking Huntress. You look directly at Huntress and smile. In a blink, she's practically on top of you. No way. I feel out of place here. Out in the open, surrounded by water and by people. I hate it here. Someone could sneak up on me. That's how my mother died. Eee. Eee. She never saw that elk coming. I'm so sorry to laugh about your dead mother. I can't believe she already brought up the elk/dead mother thing. My advice, don't bother explaining to her a yacht in the ocean is the best place to avoid elk attacks. Also, I probably wouldn't mention that sort of thing, only happens in action films. Hopefully you and I can spend some time in a more conductive to really... wait. I'm struggling here. Hopefully you and I can spend some time in a spot more conductive to really get to know one another. Everyone put down your appetizers. I'm bored and on my yacht. That's unacceptable. How dare I, Declan? Oh. I was so confused. I was like, who the fuck's Declan? Yes, sir. Prepare the libation. Libitation? Something that will impress our new guest. By the looks of them, shouldn't take much. Carla? Make sure we've got both boozy and non-alcoholic versions available. Nobody has to drink if they don't want to. I'm a killer, not an asshole. Thank you, Trapper. Thank you. Declan, Carla? I thought their names were Dwight and Claudette. Who the hell are Dwight and Claudette? Hey, Daryl and Christina, you know those two? Maybe they work on that other island. You rep bait. Ready your... Oh! Oh! What do you mean? I'm so scared. I'm so scared to click. What the fuck do you mean, ready my mouth hole? Wow, this guy really knows how to sell a drink. Well, that will be crass. He does have a point. A minigame is incoming, and the success or failure of your quest may very well depend on the readiness of your mouth hole. I don't want Trapper putting his thing in my mouth hole. Minigames consist of two parts. On the top, a pointer which rotates clockwise in a direction, and on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. Whew. To achieve a perfect success, land on this target. Okay. Okay, no, I'm ready. I don't want to read all that again. I can hit a skill check. The party never stops. Shots. Did I get it? Perfect! Great skill check! See? Oh fuck. Was that another great skill check? Oh, that one wasn't, but that was still a skill check. Yes! Perfect. Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit. I'm walking in. Shit. Didn't walk in. There's more to this game than just reading. This whole amnesiac thing is already a lot to take in, without also pouring a bunch of drinks on top of it, so it's not unexpected that you didn't perform perfectly. Lucky for you, my desire for perfection is only matched by my enjoyment in watching losers fail publicly. But don't expect luck to get you through this forever. Overwhelmed by the afternoon's activity, you feel yourself spinning out of control. Was it the drinks, the pressure to perform, the rocking of the ship? Smartly, you pound a pitcher of water before everyone goes dark around you. And it turns out a quick nap was just what you needed. When you come to, Dwight and Claudette are somehow already back on shore, waving at the boat. I'm pretty sure that means it's time to head back and leave this yacht behind. What a shame too. Trapper planned to serve live monkey brains as an entree? I don't want to eat monkey brains. Oh, what am I doing? Seems like the next activity is mealtime. How quaint. You're expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. Yeah, this is a yap game. This is a game where you just yap. Which, I'm a yapper. You've seen me in a pine tree video, you know I yap. Oh, let me get more comfy in my chair. Let me get more comfy in my chair so I can press the mouse comfortably. Ugh. You were expecting what capture? Oh, I already read that one. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious, fancy epic like you find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat. There is very limited seating directly around you. And oh great, terrific, it seems like everyone wants to sit next to you. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Oh! Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprised? Yeah, well they don't call him Expected-ster. Oh, I'm sorry. Even I get nervous around crowds of killers and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good. Ratbait, real good. I don't like this man. I don't like this man. He came on screen and I felt a sneeze coming on. What the fuck is he doing to my sinuses? Get him out of here. Having an allergic reaction to his fucking pale ass tits. Ugh. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this, we can't even fit everyone at screen at the same time. You probably thought this was an error, but it's not. It's completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that. Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends of their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully, with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you enjoy. We really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite! Meat is good! Oh, fuck off, Wraith. But you know, considering what you've been up to, who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. And you need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping, let's eat. Thank you, Huntress. It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours! And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am one with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything with twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. It's at least it's clean when the meat is cooked, no blood. Oh, you two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough! Grow up! You tell him, Spirit, you tell him. Obviously my gorgeous katana is the only option, obs. The hell is it? The hell it is, sorry. Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you like. Please stop. I hate it when we fight, or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. He's just got a little bit of anxiety. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth. Great, instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Oh, fuck. Hey Ratbait, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, it will take even longer cleaning their weapon. I'll explain the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, that's why he's got scars and is still alive. You know, he's not had diseases from the cuts and scrapes that he's gotten over the years. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete freshly sharpened. Oh shit. Okay. It's explaining it to me again. I know. I'm ready. Slice! Ooh. Kebab. Oh! I'm locking in. I'm locking in! Shit! I missed the last one. The last one's too fast. Oh wait, I didn't read that. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. And that's only one thing. Think about it, rank bait. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Spirit doesn't doo-doo. She doesn't doo-doo. Ugh. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. That's true, like, if a ghost could shit, like, what would it shit out, you know? Because I imagine that's something depressing about, like, death in general. Like, you die, you become a ghost, and it's like, do you get, like, ghost food that you can eat that just, like, tastes like stuff? Do you have, like, ghostly instruments that you could play? Like, you got, like, a ghost easel, and you can, like, paint things, like, can you indulge in your hobbies when you're dead? Because, like, I imagine as a ghost you can't really, like, interact with things, you know? I guess that's something to think about. There's something to think about. I'm gonna have a quick drink of water because all this yapping got my throat going, chat. It's got me struggling. Good old water. Good old water. I can't actually get the fucking lid back on. That is one thing that annoys me about lids. Like, the fact that they're all attached now, it's great because I don't have to think about losing that lid. Oh, hello, the cat's back. But it's just so annoying to get back on. I can't screw this on. It's taking ages. Hello, cat. Where have you gone? Hi. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but she's quite vocal. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, because it's nearly that dinner time. But they got time yet. Anyway, continue. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating around in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Yeah, good point, good point. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you, you're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation to why. What do you tell them? This is gross. I'm sorry. Look at that seagull! Wow, you ever see a seagull that big? I haven't. It's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Misdirect. Yeah, she's right. Pretty lame. Own who you are, never compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull. Uh-oh, he just made a lot of good points. I swear. You're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No wait, you haven't eaten, so how can you have been poisoned? Well, whatever. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh hey, it's me again! The ocean! Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you'll pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise, others lead to something even worse. Starting scene's over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself, but the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Wait, I just said that, didn't I? Did I read it wrong? I think I may have read it wrong. Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious, I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It is in your best interest to make more choices that I like. Ooh, okay. It's hard to stream when you have animals that act like toddlers. I don't know where you've just thrown your toy. You have to get it. You have to grab it. You can fit under my chair, I can't. I don't see anything. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Dexter. I don't know. Right. What? Where's your toy gone? I don't see anything. Nothing's there. Oh, found it. Are you gonna be good boy now? Oh. Understood. It's your bone. Take it. Take it. I don't want. Right. I don't want it. I'm trying to stream and you're being very disruptive. You're being very disruptive, Dexter. Sit. Oh good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try and care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started, which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy, living person around. Oh god, okay. I have to get re-comfy now because he keeps dropping his toy under my chair. And even though he can get it, he just chooses not to. It's very annoying. Ugh. Usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. Good grief. She's got ass. Ass and titties. Ass and titties. Oh. You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they may be crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful, but I was just gonna narrate the fact that, no, you know, say it out loud as a single word like some creep. Beautiful mask, your bunny mask is quite gorgeous. Nice recovery, but now that you're awake and talking, you've got to keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even through the mask, you can see that Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much dinner. Want a snack? She offers you some jerky. Probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. I'll take some jerky. I kinda need to eat, and I guess I wasn't feeling Felix too much. On our murderer's island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry, and you can chow down on some jerky sensually, right? How does one sensually eat jerky? I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going there? You do not play around. I do not play around. I'm ready to clap big booty cheeks. Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Ratbait. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count. What do you mean, Huntress? The fucking deer looking at you provocatively. You hear the faintest giggles bubble out from behind Huntress's mask. You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reached down to pick it up. It's a hair clip. Probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on exactly how this particular item works. Should you go with the flow, or show off some of your acknowledge of advanced human being? Show her. You silly goose! You silly goose, Huntress. You chuckle before reaching for the bag of jerky. You take the beret off and collect a lock of Huntress's hair, clipping it back into an attractive swoop. Much better. Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find out that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach. Sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute foot points was not a part of this event's evening activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No time for excuses. We'll get... Well, there is, but it's scheduled for what comes after the flirting. Shit, I can't speak, man. You know what? This is a formal apology to Mr. Pinetree, because most of his streams, he always missays something, whether it's like reading chat or something, and I'll be completely honest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I shit on you all the time for, like, missaying things and not reading things properly, but, like, I'm doing the exact same fucking thing right here. Streaming's hard. God damn. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, don't worry. You hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on time for evening activities, and we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative heavy experience. Shut up, Wraith, you nerd. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we'll have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Sorry everyone, I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole scheduling things work. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. It really is fair to pick on the newbie. Seriously, has anything ever happened on schedule here ever once? Damn it, Donald, if you try and flex that authority gimmick one more time, she'll help me. I'll snap your head off so quick and then I'll drown you in his blood. Cynthia, Fuss, Cynthia, Fuss, and Muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time. So, Ratbait, who do you think should go? Aw, damn it, that's a name. Shit, okay. See, I feel like my choices have always been kind of between Trapper and Huntress. And I feel like I really need to sneeze. Ugh. Apologies, chat. Apologies. So I wanted to pick Trapper for this, but then he's talking about cutting my head off, so I feel like that might kill me, and I don't feel like replaying this whole game, because I feel like I've already been playing for a good bit, like an hour, so... please? I don't think I've been playing an hour, actually. How long have I been, like, live? Oh, no, I've been alive. I've been live for, like, nearly an hour. Oh, goddamn, okay. Please pick somebody quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Do I bite the bullet and just let Wraith tell whatever fucking story he was so excited to tell? You know what? I can't bring myself to pick thingy. I'm picking Spirit. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, Lilia. Really? You want to hear from me? Spirit huffs and dramatically rolls her eyes as she gets her feet in front of the campfire. Don't let her talk you out of it. She's great with ghost stories. I don't know where she gets it, but she comes up with the scariest stuff. Seriously disturbing, even to me, and I literally pulled a guy's skull and spine out once with my bare hands. Talk about bullshit stories. If everyone else is going to chit-chat, I guess I can just sit down and Huntress' eyes go red behind her mask, and both Trapper and Wraith take their seat. They know when it's worth fighting and when it's not. Well, I hate to break it to you, but tonight's story isn't scary. It's a romance. Too late now, though. I was selected, and so I'm going to tell my story. I call it The Prisoner's Kiss. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You notice that Huntress and Wraith are both sharing a giant tub of popcorn. Nobody offered you popcorn. Why don't I get popcorn? Give me popcorn. I'm a big bitch. I'm hungry. Give me popcorn. It was a dark summer night. Warm rain steeped from the sky like blood from an old wound. Detective Hota, a celebrity... I need to just, like, speak normally. Detective Hota, a celebrated investigator and renowned hostage negotiator, was called to the scene of a strange occurrence, unlike anything she had ever seen before. When she arrived, the scene was chaotic. Crowds had begun to gather. Dozens of other officers were doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away. But how could anyone resist wanting to know more? For there in the middle of the busy market had appeared a giant box. Strange, alien in its appearance, and massive in size. No one knew how it got there. Was it delivered? Built on site? In such a busy area, how could something like this just appear? A mystery. It was conjured by magic. but this was no illusion. The huge box was very real, and someone was trapped inside. Spirit pauses her story to look from face to face of each audience. Spirit pauses her story to look from face to face of each audience member. She has no expression, but you feel her vibrating with energy. She's in her element. "Help me!" cried someone inside of the box. It was a man, terrified, trapped, imprisoned, his voice trembling. By now, it's as if every detective in the city was there, looking this strange structure up and down, expecting it on every side. It didn't make sense. There were no doors, no windows, no fasteners or seams. It was completely solid and much too heavy to move by hand. Solid, that is, except for a single small slit, just enough to see the bloodshot eyes of the prisoner trapped inside. "I don't know what happened. I woke up and here I was. I'm so scared. Please help me," cried the man, as if pleading for his life. No stranger to tense situations, Detective Hota comforted man. Comforted the man. She used her training to calm him and buy time for the other investigators. However, time did not bring clarity, only anxiety as the night dragged on, with no progress opening the box. As the night grew longer and seeping rain puddling on the ground, with the men inside grew more desperate, more sad and more lonely, more pathetic and in need of help. But Detective Hota was no help at all. Powerless to save him, guilt began to weigh on her like it never had before. "Don't let me die in here," the man begged. "Don't let me die alone." "Stay calm," instructed Detective Hota. "You're not alone. I'm here. Half the town is here. We're all in this together, and we won't let this be the end of your story." Looking through the narrowest of passageways, Detective Hota watched her own reflection in the tear-filled eyes of the strange, sad prisoner. Together they both wept in silence at the hopelessness of the moment. "Promise?" asked the man. "Promise that I'm not alone?" "Yes," she promised, "I do." A simple pledge that she felt an instant connection like she had never before. Not to her family, nor to her friends, not to any of the other hostages she had worked so hard to free before. And so when the man's eyes closed and backed away, it didn't scare Detective Hota, for she knew he would return, and he did, pressing his lips up to the narrow slit in this horrible puzzled box, repeating the question again, steam flowing from his mouth as he asked. "Promise? Promise that I'm not alone?" "Yes," she promised, "I do," pressing her palms against the cold outside of the box without truly knowing why. Detective Hota leaned forward and placed her own lips upon the opening, letting her breath creep into the strange structure, allowing her warm lips to fall on this man's. It was a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. She could feel this brief contact, the beating of her heart, pulsing blood through every inch of her body, matched beat for beat in this soft touch. I can't speak, man. I'm struggling. This game's testing my yapping abilities. "Thank you," said the man, no trace of fear remaining in his voice, and he backed away. Did I get an achievement? What the fuck what was that noise? I don't know. "Thank you," said the man, no trace of fear remaining in his voice as he backed away into the darkness, disappearing for a single moment of eerie calmness. "Get back," yelled an officer, suddenly thrusting himself between Detective Hota and the box, breaking the silence that would soon be filled by a cacophony of whirring gears and clicking latches, a symphony of mechanical activity happening all at once. Something had triggered, as if an unseen lever pulled at the side of the giant box began to open. Detective Hota... I'm struggling so much. Detective Hota gripped her flashlight tightly and pulled forward into the foggy interior of the giant box. Her feet splashed in the puddled rainwater, her heart racing as she swept from side to side. And that's when her eyes landed on the man, or at least landed on what should have been him. In the corner of the box was a pile of pieces, like parts of a doll, almost pulled apart, or perhaps that's just how Detective Hota had to think of him in that moment to survive. A collection of segments, limb pieces, disconnected from one another, cleanly severed and placed into a neat little pile. And atop that pile, a head, cold pale, eyes open, lips an icy blue. Spirit stares at the fire, her own expression lifeless, her lips blue, tears fall from her chin and soak into the sand at her feet. You're blown away by the story, and it's safe to say you are not alone. Everyone else is looking into the fire or up at the sky somewhere, but Spirit, it was you who chose her, you who initiated this harrowing tale. So sad, so creepy, so sensual. She really went into great detail when it came to describing that kiss. Too much detail, and no one is sure to act. Dwight and Claudette are staring daggers at you. You have to do something. This game was supposed to be a light-hearted romp, please. I said do something! Stand up and try. Yeah, we're doing the slow claps. You stand up and clap once, and then after a beat again, slowly build up the group clap. Ray stands next to you and claps. No one else does. Spirit floats off, and the clapping slows to a halt, which happens almost immediately because it was slow to begin with. They're usually much more disturbing. More disturbing than that? No. You don't regret picking Spirit to tell the story tonight. But you have to admit to yourself, even on the strangest day of your life so far, that you can remember. Oh? Oh, my alarm's going off. That you can remember, at least, you still weren't prepared for that. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit, so they can all have a moment alone before bed. And I think everyone leaves, and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A trim moment of peace and tranquility that lasts all for 7 seconds because Trixer shows up. Okay, yeah, no. I'm gonna take a quick break because that alarm was actually dinner time for Dexter and my cat Izzy. So I will be back shortly. Look at that little screen, so cute. And I am back, chat. I'm back. Hopefully I wasn't too long. Yeah. 5 o'clock is feeding time for my animals. It's just the routine we have. Let's carry on. Oh, I'm cold. Just stand near the back door and there's a wind and rain weather warning, so it's quite rainy, it's quite cold. I need to get into my blanket and just like warm up a minute. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts all for 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Hey baby, you look lonely, mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in an ocean of sardines. I hate to break it to you, buddy, but I'm allergic to fish. So, you know that I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think this is gonna work, and I don't like you anyway. You just have to find me. I don't want to find you. Spirit approaches you. I know. You know, I was watching you while I told my story. I could tell it was having an effect on you. This fog that follows me around, I could feel you breathing heavy, taking me in. You and I are both absolutely flabbergasted at that piece of information. Legit, you learn something new every day. Even when you're a god, I mean a narrator. You're doing it again right now. You need to calm down. You should come to the hot tub with me. Dipping in hot tubs with the spirit, you've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow an offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip, plus if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. I just want to be totally clear, even though that story bore some similarities to my life, it was not about me in any way, shape or form. Not symbolically, not metaphorically, not any other illy. I believe you, completely. Sure, you were cut into pieces in your life, and so was the person in the story. A perfectly normal coincidence. Sure, you're on this island trapped, one might say, in a most puzzling place. Also a completely regular coincidence. And sure, his lips were blue, your lips are blue. Really? You'd call this blue? Searching for answers, hoping to find revenge. Okay, so the similarities stop there, I guess. Coincidences? Sorry, the coincidences. Get this through your head, whoever you are. Samurai blood runs through my veins. Oh well, maybe it has coagulated by now. No need to sweat the details, regardless, I am a descendant of noble warriors. Thousands of years of training with bladed weapons preceded my entrance into this world. Do you know how many swords that is? A lot. You've got to figure that with this many sharp edges. A person is bound to get disconnected from a body part here and there. The truth is, and I wouldn't typically share this, so don't go blabbering about it, I dreamt that story, like watching a movie in my sleep when I was just a little girl, years before my father sunk his blade into my skin. I've never been able to shake it. It's a very adult story for a child to dream. Do you believe me? Yeah, I believe you, I guess. I don't know. I know we just met, but yes, I do believe you. The way you told that story, it clearly came from someplace deep. Fool! Who taught you to trust a stranger? You're going to get hurt if you don't learn to take better care of yourself. Now you got me wondering, do I believe you? Yeah. And if I know everything, because trust me, I do. I'm struggling to read, man. And if I know everything, because trust me, I do know everything, don't I already know the answer to my own question about if I believe your answer to Spirit's questions? Whoa, ocean air got me tripping. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract us both. What's important is that certain corpsey cutie floating in a cloud of magical mist might still be waiting for you to say the right thing and free her from her puzzle box. If you believe that she is the... Damn it, got me going again. Unfortunately, before you can follow this conundrum to what will surely be a mind-numbing cycle of new questions, You find a certain to someone standing before you with fresh towel ready to dry you off. Sorry kids, but it's time for bed. I might be the youngest one here, but I'm no kid. However, I do love being wrapped in a fresh, clean towel. My mother used to help me wash my hair when I was young. She'd comb out all the tangles and tie a ribbon around it before sending me on my way. I miss her. You watch as Spirit stares off into the distance, her hand gripping into a tight fist. She doesn't notice you're watching her at first. When she catches you looking, she turns away, roughly grabs a towel from Dwight, then pushes him aside and him and Claudette aside as she floats off. Whew. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Spirit's story about the prisoner and the puzzle box. If you manage to escape this place, will you leave with your life, or has it already been taken from you, and it's just a matter of time until you make a gruesome discovery? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive, their now familiar creepy smile stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest who are going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and a blanket and welcome you to snuggle by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try and keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Oh, fucking another skill check. Minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer, which rotates in a clockwise direction, and on the bottom... Yeah, wait, I've read all that. Wait. Fuck it. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust a dial.
Let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being
listen more?
by the game
Okay, I'll go with a different one.
Music or to...
I'm not hearing anything.
Let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and...
I'm turning it off then. I can hear the one with the talking, but I can't hear anything else in the others. Who would I like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? I don't know, because I started with Trapper and then I kind of went to Spirit a little bit, but I also like Huntress. I just don't want to... you know what? Fuck it. We're going back to Trapper. Let's see how it goes. Trapper tells you a secret for falling asleep when he's feeling restless. A heavy bearskin blanket is all you need. If that doesn't work, just go for a late night walk and punch the first person I come across. Imagine, you can't sleep, you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna go beat somebody up. You're like, it's like 1 in the morning. All the, like, drunk people are walking home from the fucking pub. You just go batter one of them. Ugh. You're a real charmer, Trapper. You are, you are. I'm not sure I'm brave enough to kill a bear or skilled enough to skin it. You're certainly not either of those things, as far as I can tell. Here, hold on to this. Try not to hurt yourself. Whoa! Trapper hands you an entire bear's paw, complete with sharp claws. It's like the most aggro version of a rabbit's foot you've ever seen. I've got bling! You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're just paralyzed. You try and keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. Dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be spooky. By now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. Had a good time on the private yacht today, huh? That comforting, rocking sensation? That was all me. Oh yeah, you're welcome. You awake suddenly to see someone moving over you. When you wake up, you find Spirit sitting beside you, reading a worn paperback. Oh, hey, what? Shh. Chloe, she has noticed you're awake, but she hasn't looked at you. Seems like she's pretty focused on that book. Shh. It seems like forever as she stares at the page before finally shutting the book and setting it down. Oh, you're awake. Yeah, never mind. I saw you with the trapper right before bedtime. I won't tell you how you live your life, but if you could ask me, you could do a lot better. It's completely by accident I even saw them over here. It's not like I was looking out for you or anything. This was simply the best reading light, and the text in my book is very, very fine print, so it's tough to read in the dark. Don't get the wrong idea. You and I are obviously mind our own business types. No phony lookout for each other as an excuse, just being nosy types. But well, since you're here and I'm here, maybe we've got other things in common. Who knows? If we spent a little more time together tomorrow, we might find that, I don't know, we get along. And by get along, I mean exist simply and comfortably without feeling any burning desire to assassinate the other person. Or not, whatever. I don't even care. Bye. Good night and sweet dreams to you too, I guess. Finally alone for real this time. Maybe you drift off to sleep. Again, hopefully you're not poisoned. That feels like foreshadowing. Wait a second, where are we? This isn't... Oh geez. It is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. Here on the Big Brother house, we'll find out who's got the biggest ass. And who's stirring up the drama. The Huntress. I think today went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Okay. Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my sarafan. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit's just screaming all the time. Major buzzkill. And Trapper, oof, where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Jeez. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. Whoa, mama. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. If I'm being honest, I want to just kill about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even the few people I can tolerate, I want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I would like them to continue living, for now. One false step and haha, well, you know, everyone calls me Trapper for a reason, and they better call me Trapper. I swear if I catch this later, and you list me as Evan, I'm going to kill the siren cat. The Wraith. I'm not really sure how I feel about Ratbait. On one hand, everyone I've ever cared about has met an awful fate, so it's probably good if Ratbait just keeps ignoring me. On the other hand, there's something about them that maybe they could work for my plan, for me. You know, I think I learned a lot about myself today. I always thought I was doomed to be alone for eternity, only met with creeping desire for revenge to keep me company. Now I know it. Oh. I'm still alive. Nobody loves me. It's okay. Ugh. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire, but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why, I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. It's definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy, here comes Trickster Cat. No. No. I don't want to deal with this man. I don't like Trickster. If you play Trickster, stop. I don't like him. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. No, thank you. Ugh. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind this joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also went to wish you luck today. There's an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagement, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now's the time. Never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that. What the hell was that? They don't call him the Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, or torturing you yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise. The type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to, not to an eternal prison of pain. And please, make sure you leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. I'm sick of algorithms, man. Sick of them. I'm sick of algorithms. I'm sick of the AI. I'm sick of shit. My throat's fucking dry. I need to play a game next time where, like, I don't have to constantly be yapping. I never thought I'd see the day where I would want to not yap. But my god, I'm struggling. Ugh, just chugging fucking water. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you, so can we please move on? Hey, wait a second, how did a possibly omnipotent, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean, I dominate the land, I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and / or the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated, the universe is filled with mysteries. Was there like bugs with this when it first came out? I don't think there was. I mean, this game's been out for a while now, but I never played it. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of the creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not to be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, rat bait. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I'm not suspicious. There's no option. Yeah, I've been having a lovely time. Thank you for asking. I got to see big booty bitches. If I were to summarize my time here, I'd call it a lovely time. Oh, lovely. We'd love to hear that, because isn't that what this place is all about? Finding love? No. Shut up, Dwight. You'll get us killed again. Oh, all killed again. And again. And again. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? What happens if I press no? No, I will not say anything negative about this island. You have my word. I agree with the terms of this verbal contract. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes, yes. Hey, Ratbite, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is a positive review because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games results like this. You know what? After this game, like after I've played, maybe, should we go look at like the Steam reviews of this game? Like the negative ones? Because I'm kind of interested. I'm kind of interested in like, because the game's like actively called out negative reviews, what people's like reactions to negative, like this game negatively would be. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing: breakfast. Yummy. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much from obtaining these beach buds. We're all half naked on a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you've experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats I guess. Whether you survive today is 50-50 at best. Good luck. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your nope, Huntress steps in to talk about her feelings. At this point, anything could happen. I'm open to all possibilities that this strange island has in store. How open-minded. Ah well, that surely must be it. No one else would really stand up during breakfast do. And just like that, here comes Spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again. Well, because you all left me alone. Because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best, not constantly annoyed self. I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going back to quietly resenting being trapped here with all of you while looking cute doing so. Guess Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of the group. How perfect. Here he is. Take us home, Wraith. I'm glad the introduction of Ratbait to our island paradise, and yeah, that was in quotations, didn't distract me from my normal routine, ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering, and no one cares. I'm still the only one asking any questions. I'm asking a question too. It's when will Wraith show up? And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Sexy true to life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast. Oh, I didn't get to eat the pancakes. I didn't get to eat the pancakes. That's a bit rude. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to cool your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess. Is that okay, right? You know? I might be pursuing a relationship with one of the 4 killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it deserves to illustrate that you've lost your mind seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more, a little more. Oh yeah, that's it? How does that feel? Is she pegging him? Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. I don't like the thought of Claudette pegging Dwight behind a shed. I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that. Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two even do whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow, look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion. Someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it. Oh come on, a little privacy please. Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here, and and that I could hear you, well, you know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing, I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun. You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that is the key. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from and believe that that place is our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were me and him? Dwight? Don't friend zone him like that. He's just a cutie patootie. Look at him. If you're too mean to him, he'll go bald. You can't do that. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Redbait. You're going to need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape the island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A Craig-midi? Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where are we? Oh yeah, you're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true, centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, always going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped like a palm of a tree is bending over to screw with you. But no, it's not a tree at all. It's... Fuck! Go away! Go away, trickster! No! Breakfast was weird, how everyone's just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What was that about? Some forced check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. Nobody should eat before noon or after 4 PM. Oh, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs? I see the abs. I just don't care. Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. I don't care. I don't care. Leave me alone, Trickster. His abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. And the bloat bat, threatening but adorable. Makes her an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not the best of friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that that guy is gone, and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Ah yes, Huntress, that makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out the way. No one will be able to hunt us. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately for the worry, flood your brain. Should you pack a picnic? Bring a swimsuit? A pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point and you should be prepared. But of course, you wash up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back, so you've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugstress. You can look up at this towering goddess trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go with her, Trapper interjects. I demand that you reconsider! Why settle for a bunny with a hatchet when you can have everything you've ever wanted? Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly, because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So who will it be? Honestly, I mean, I've seen gameplay of this game before, so I kinda know where the Huntress one goes a little bit. So I'm more inclined in this scenario to pick Trapper. I gotta go with Trapper. Yeah, duh, let's go! Where the fuck are we? I thought we were going back to the boat! Anyway, here we are, my beautiful cave. The only truly great place on this entire island. Welcome, please make yourself at home. But not really, this is my home, and don't you forget it, but please, relax. This is where I come to get away from the screams, to hear other screams. I'm just kidding. This is a peaceful place, so as long as no one arrives uninvited. And since I invited you here, let me just say, stay away from the water, far away. Do you understand? Why? How come? Because it's a literal trap and you'll die. Okay. No silence should last this long unless races around. Hey, seriously, don't go in the water. Even more importantly, though, stay away from that cave entrance and don't ask me why. You got it? Why can't I ask you about it? I liked you more when you didn't ask questions. Okay, you ask me one more question, you're going to end up a rotting head on the beach. Is that clear? Are you serious? As soon as you finish your sentence, you feel Trapper's massive hands grab you and thrust you into the shimmery pool at the side of the cave. Something immediately begins to pull you in. Your last sight is Trapper watching you slip below the water's surface. He doesn't even bother to point out how terrible you are at following directions because you already know that. Shit. I guess the mistake was being a bit cocky with Trapper there. Oh. Oh god. What do I do? How long? Okay. Okay. I tell you what. How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for just under 2 hours, so I think what I will do is I will get up the Hooked on You reviews, and we'll have a look at some of those. If I can find it. I'm so bad with. Okay, it'll be on the store page, won't it? I'm so sorry, chat. I'm trying to find the reviews. Right. I'm pressing give up just so I can like quit. Hold on. Hold on. Do that real quick. Just while I. Oh Jesus, I'm struggling. Alright, I have to press this, and I think I have to. Oh, yep, there we go. Right. Yeah, so I think this is fine. So the reviews are very positive, but I wanna read the negative reviews. Right. I was expecting big on my screen, but no, only boob. Like, come on. Okay, I feel like this person maybe wants dick on their screen. I think that's what they're trying to say. Honestly, you get what's on the box, just really bizarre spin-off. I would only get this if you want the outfit and the charm for the base game. Wait, what? Oh shit, yeah, because I remember at the time I didn't have a PC. Oh, I'll have to look into that actually, if that's still like a thing. Because kind of boring. There's not much going on. You start one screen and listen to background music the whole time. It made me kind of sleepy. I mean, I found it kind of funny, but yeah, it's just I spent like nearly 2 hours just pressing and reading text, to be honest. I might come back to it though. I might actually like try and get like a decent ending with at least one of the killers because Trapper just kind of killed me there. Uh, no sex. Slow clap. Oh, okay. Yeah, no sex. Alfred is very upset about no sex. Never finished it because corny AF and a bad way plus banned on actual DVD. Okay, fair enough. If you're banned, you're probably not liking it. Uh, Somebody having problems with getting the game to work. Uh, Price is a bit high. I think I got it for free, or I got it for like cheap. I don't remember. I've had it in my thing for a little bit because I've been planning to stream for a while. Focuses on Spirit, kicks out Huntress, does everything to get Spirit, ends up being friends. Yeah, okay. Uh, some people are not too happy. Why did I spend time? You spent 9 hours? Brother, that's your own fault. Yeah, that's your own fault spending 9 hours on Yapping Simulator. Oh, we got a lot of reviews, but I think chat, I will end it here. That has been my first stream. I definitely want to stream more, um, less yappy games. Maybe I'll come right back to Hooked on You for my second stream. I'm not too sure, but while I do enjoy DBD, horror isn't like my go-to when it comes to games. I feel like I'm quite a cozy person. I enjoy like cute little cozy games a lot of the time. So I have plans to play a few cozy games. I want to play some Minecraft. Want to play some Stardew, Paleo Pines, Slime Rancher, Amber Isle. I got some other games on there as well, which I don't actually remember, but like they're in my wishlist waiting. But those are like a lot of the main ones that I want to stream. I would like to either I don't know like make a series out of them or maybe just like play them like a little bit. I don't know. I feel like all of those games are very like long like episodic kind of games. Like I'd be streaming them whenever I felt like streaming them, just playing and chilling and I don't know, probably do episodes. Cuz I feel like I don't know. I spent a lot of today yapping and if I'm playing a game, I'm focusing on a little bit more that's not just like me clicking text. That might work a little better for me. Um, but yeah, I think today's stream went well. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know when I will next stream, but hopefully sometime soon.